mastering your emotions like a Stoic philosopher, and attaining the unshakable you. In the midst of life's turbulent waves, it's easy to get swept away by the tides of emotions, leaving us feeling lost, anxious, and uncertain. We've all been there. One moment, we're cruising along, feeling confident and in control, and the next, a sudden storm of fear, anger, or sadness crashes down, threatening to capsize our entire sense of self. But what if you could anchor yourself in a sea of calm, no matter what life throws your way? The ancient Stoic philosophers knew a secret: that true freedom and inner peace come not from controlling the external world, but from mastering the turbulent tides of our own emotions. In this video, we'll delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, exploring practical strategies for cultivating emotional resilience, and discovering how to stand firm, like a rock, against the tempests of life, becoming the unshakable, unwavering, and unbreakable version of yourself. 1. The power of reason. In the midst of turbulent emotions, it's easy to get swept away by the tidal wave of feelings that threaten to engulf us. But as a practitioner of Stoicism, you know that true freedom lies not in being controlled by your emotions, but in mastering them. And the key to this mastery lies in the power of reason. Imagine a calm, serene lake on a windless day. The surface is smooth, reflecting the beauty of the surrounding landscape. This is the state of a mind governed by reason. Unclouded by the turbulent waters of emotions, reason allows you to see things as they truly are, untainted by the biases and distortions that come with emotional turmoil. With reason as your guide, you're able to step back from the chaos of your emotions and observe them with a sense of detachment. You're no longer at the mercy of your feelings, but rather, you're the master of your emotional domain. You can examine your emotions, question them, and challenge them, rather than simply reacting to them. In this state of emotional clarity, you're able to make decisions that are in alignment with your values and goals, rather than being driven by fleeting feelings of fear, anxiety, or desire. You're able to respond to life's challenges with wisdom, rather than simply reacting to them with emotional intensity. The power of reason is the anchor that holds fast in the stormy seas of emotions, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with confidence and equanimity. 2. Mastering and overcoming fear. Mastering fear is a crucial aspect of living an unshakable life. Fear is a primal emotion that can cripple us, holding us back from pursuing our dreams and living life to the fullest. It's a feeling that can course through our veins like ice, freezing us in our tracks and rendering us powerless. But as the Stoic philosophers knew, fear is not something to be feared itself. Rather, it's an opportunity to confront our own vulnerabilities and emerge stronger on the other side. The Stoics believed that fear is a fundamental obstacle to living a life of virtue and wisdom. It's an emotion that can lead us to make rash decisions, act impulsively, and relinquish our power to external circumstances. However, by acknowledging and examining our fears, we can begin to diffuse their power and develop a sense of inner strength and resilience. 3. Developing inner strength and resilience. Developing inner strength and resilience is the cornerstone of unshakable emotional mastery. It's the ability to stand tall in the face of adversity, to weather the storms of life with equanimity, and to emerge stronger and wiser on the other side. This is not about being impervious to emotions, but about being able to observe them, acknowledge them, and choose how to respond to them. Inner strength and resilience are not innate traits, but rather skills that can be cultivated through practice, discipline, and self-awareness. Imagine being able to face challenges with a sense of calm and confidence, rather than fear and anxiety. Imagine being able to bounce back from setbacks and failures with ease, rather than getting bogged down in negativity and self-doubt. This is what inner strength and resilience can bring to your life. By developing these qualities, you'll be able to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease, and to stay true to yourself and your values, even in the most trying of times. 4. The art of detachment, letting go of emotional attachments. The ancient Stoics knew that emotional attachments were the root of human suffering. When we're overly invested in specific outcomes, people, or possessions, we set ourselves up for a roller coaster of emotions. One moment we're soaring with excitement, the next we're plummeting into despair. The art of detachment is not about becoming numb or uncaring, but rather about cultivating a sense of inner freedom and stability. It's about recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment cannot be found in external sources, but rather within ourselves. Imagine holding a delicate vase in your hands. You're afraid to drop it, afraid to lose it, afraid of what others might think if you break it. You're tense, anxious, and on edge. But what if you were to simply let go of the vase? You would no longer be bound by the fear of loss or the pressure to control the uncontrollable. You would be free to move on, to focus on the present moment, and to find joy in the simplicity of existence. This is the power of detachment. By letting go of our emotional attachments, we can break free from the chains of expectation and desire. We can learn to appreciate the beauty of the present moment without being tied to a specific outcome. We can find peace in the midst of chaos and serenity in the face of uncertainty. The art of detachment is not easy, but it is a powerful tool for mastering our emotions and living a life of unshakable calm and clarity. 5. Cultivating emotional awareness. As you embark on the journey of mastering your emotions like a Stoic philosopher, it's essential to develop a deep understanding of your emotional landscape. Cultivating emotional awareness is a powerful exercise that allows you to observe your emotions without becoming entangled in them. Imagine being a calm and detached observer, watching your emotions arise and pass like clouds in the sky. To practice this exercise, set aside a few minutes each day to sit in quiet contemplation. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath, allowing your mind to settle. As you inhale, focus on the sensation of the breath moving in and out of your body. As you exhale, gently acknowledge any emotions that arise without judgment or attachment. Notice the physical sensations in your body, the subtle changes in your heartbeat, and the whispers of your thoughts. Allow yourself to feel the full range of emotions, from the subtle whispers of anxiety to the overwhelming waves of joy. Observe them as if they were external events, separate from your true self. As you cultivate emotional awareness, you'll begin to recognize the patterns and triggers that govern your emotional responses. You'll develop a sense of detachment, allowing you to respond to challenging situations with wisdom and equanimity, rather than reacting impulsively. This exercise is the foundation upon which you'll build your emotional resilience, enabling you to navigate life's uncertainties with the unshakable calm of a Stoic philosopher. 6. Techniques for managing anger and anxiety. In the midst of life's turmoil, it's easy to let emotions like anger and anxiety take the reins, dictating our reactions and clouding our judgment. But what if you could harness the wisdom of the Stoic philosophers to tame these fiery emotions and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient? The ancient Stoics knew that true freedom lay not in the absence of challenges, but in the ability to navigate them with equanimity. And so, they developed a range of techniques to help manage anger and anxiety, techniques that remain as potent today as they were in ancient Greece. Imagine being able to pause, like a seasoned warrior, in the face of provocation, and choosing your response rather than being swept away by the tide of anger. Envision being able to quiet the racing thoughts and frantic worries that beset you, replacing them with a sense of calm, focused clarity. The Stoic techniques for managing anger and anxiety offer a pathway to this very freedom. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, and reframing negative thoughts, you can transform the way you respond to life's challenges, and in doing so, unlock a deeper sense of inner peace and confidence. 7. Practicing indifference, a powerful tool for emotional balance. In the pursuit of emotional balance, one of the most potent tools in the Stoic arsenal is the practice of indifference. This concept may seem counterintuitive at first, as we're often conditioned to care deeply about the events and outcomes of our lives. However, the Stoic philosophy teaches us that true freedom and inner peace can only be achieved by cultivating a sense of detachment from the things that are outside of our control. Practicing indifference is not about becoming apathetic or uncaring, rather, it's about recognizing that certain events are inevitable and that our emotional energy is better spent on things that are within our sphere of influence. By letting go of our attachment to specific outcomes, we can reduce anxiety, fear, and disappointment, and instead focus on what we can control: our own thoughts, actions, and reactions. Imagine, for instance, being stuck in a traffic jam. The typical response is to get frustrated, angry, or stressed. But a Stoic would view the situation with indifference, recognizing that the traffic is beyond their control. Instead of getting worked up, they would focus on the present moment, using the time to reflect, meditate, or simply observe their surroundings. By doing so, they would conserve their emotional energy and arrive at their destination feeling more calm and centered. By incorporating the practice of indifference into your daily life, you'll be able to navigate life's challenges with greater ease, wisdom, and emotional balance. You'll become more resilient, more adaptable, and more capable of making rational decisions, even in the face of adversity. 8. Embracing the present moment with great optimism. Living in the present moment is a fundamental pillar of Stoic philosophy, and it's a game changer when it comes to achieving emotional freedom. When we're stuck in the past, reliving painful memories or regrets, or consumed by worries about the future, we're essentially surrendering to the whims of our emotions. We're like leaves blown about by the winds of circumstance, helpless and at the mercy of our feelings. But when we learn to anchor ourselves in the present moment, we discover a sense of calm, clarity, and control. We're no longer held hostage by the what-ifs and maybes of the future, nor are we haunted by the ghosts of our past. We're free to respond to life's challenges with a clear head and a steady heart, rather than simply reacting to them with fear, anxiety, or anger. Embracing the present moment means letting go of our attachment to outcomes, our need for control, and our desire for certainty. It means embracing the uncertainty and unpredictability of life and finding a sense of peace and contentment in the midst of it all. When we do, we'll find that our emotions no longer hold us back, but rather become a source of wisdom, guidance, and inspiration. We'll be able to navigate life's challenges with ease, confidence, and a sense of purpose, and we'll finally experience the emotional freedom that we've been seeking. 9. The Unshakable You, a life of emotional mastery. To conclude our journey through the principles of mastering oneself, it is pertinent to say that the Unshakable You is not a destination, but a continuous process of self-awareness, discipline, and wisdom. It's a life of intentional living, where every thought, word, and action is a deliberate choice to rise above the turmoil of the external world. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of clarity and purpose, unencumbered by the burdens of anxiety, fear, or doubt. Envision navigating life's challenges with the calm and confidence of a seasoned sailor, charting a course through treacherous waters with ease and poise. This is the life of emotional mastery, where you're no longer at the mercy of your emotions, but rather you're the master of your own inner world. You're not controlled by the whims of fate, but rather you're the captain of your own destiny. The Unshakable You is not a myth, but a reality that's within reach. It's a life of freedom, where you're no longer held back by the shackles of negative emotions, but rather you're propelled forward by the winds of wisdom, courage, and resilience. We hope you have enjoyed this video. Please feel free to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so that you will be notified whenever we upload a new video. You can also leave us your comment in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.